My man.
Put the elevator music back on. I had 4 more floors to go.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this.
Hello! Oh, chat, it's been a day. It's been a day. Hello! Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I missed you. Chat, I'm streaming to not crash out today. Okay. Hello! CX! Hello, Michael, Stabby! Will, WV!
Donation.
Ryan! Take my advice! Ryan! Thank you for the 5 gifted. And whoever started a hype train.
Look at
On
Lil Pup
offline
with
chat.
a new top. Hi Libby. Rose for Lydia.
Actually, it's I'm emo. but like not
Hi,
no, like
hi.
not actually
Sorry,
emo.
no green
like
card
goth
for
emo.
you.
Chat, this is you, okay? If you act up today, okay?
There she is. Glad you're safe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, it's been a day.
Nice outfit.
Oh my gosh, it's been a day.
We had one an hour ago and you missed it, Pain.
I know. Okay. I would like to first of all.
You should have taken crayons with you. Marines think those are the best snacks. Could have bribed one with them.
Okay, first of all, I would like to blame everyone, okay, that did an offline hype train, okay? So here we go. If stream is scuffed in any way today, okay, we're blaming Brent for the 8 gifted subs. Stabby for the 10. Brent for the 10. Guardian for the 5. Christian for the 5. Ventus for the 5. Guardian for the 2. Ventus for the gifted. And then there was another hype train before that. I was on the phone to the Popo, and there was another hype train before that. No. Wait, hold on. Brent for the 37. What? We're at 11k subs.
It wasn't my idea, Lydia, I promise.
You did nothing, so you're saying...
Whopper,
You're saying that Twitch is lying to me.
Whopper, flame grill taste with
That's what you're saying.
toppers. I will.
The rise! Thank you! Thank you for the 11,000.
I can just imagine you on the phone and someone redeems the chicken dance over and over so they hear it over the phone.
Oh, can you imagine that? Oh, really, Sophion?
Bestest
Yeah, well,
community. Chat,
let's
these are
leave it in
your
imagination,
intrusive
okay?
thoughts. Overload the sub alerts.
No, we don't. Okay, this is actually your intrusive thoughts,
Well,
okay?
if it isn't Lydia Violet Peeper Susp. Emergency meeting
Compliment
to vote
Lydia.
kick Lydia.
Compliment Lydia. Compliment her right now. Your intrusive thoughts. Say compliment.
I blame Wentus.
Oh, you can't stop being nice, right? You can't stop.
Happy times.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's messy.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I knew coming on stream would distract me. No, thank you. Chat, permission to what are your plans for this year? My plans for this year are to have no more encounters with the police.
Beautiful mod outfit.
My mod outfit. Mod outfit?
For some reason I've gotten the urge to compliment you.
Oh.
You looking beautiful tonight.
Why would you? How very sweet
See
of
you
you.
tomorrow for another offline hype train plot.
No, shh, Ventus. Shh. 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 You will get banned.
Were you wearing that skull
Don't test
shirt
me.
when you had your visa interview?
No. Okay. You know what? I was wearing very put together clothes. To get my green card. Okay.
11k, let's go, and I blame Wentus, really innocent. I also wanna say glad you're safe home now. You are the
Christian, isn't it so easy to blame other people, huh?
best. Oh, la lovely
Isn't
people.
it so easy to blame others? You know what? For my bad day today, I'm blaming. Who wants to be blamed? Chat, who can I blame and bully today? I blame Ginger, WV, AW, M+, The rise and maybe Bumbleroon. Maybe Bumbleroon.
You can always blame me.
Oh, no, Graham. No, not you. Okay, you're not included. Okay, you're only being blamed for stuff if you don't want to be blamed for stuff, okay? If you want to be blamed for stuff, it doesn't have the same effect. Okay? Yes, my goals for 2023 is to get a green card and actually I feel like I can't say that. No. You know what actually? No, you know what actually, chat? And thank you very much, Tar. I have something to say. Live on stream. I don't take drugs. Thank you, Cantrick.
Sounded like a super rough day, but glad you're smiling. Maybe take a look at the O1B visa for future US shenanigans. 07 number 1 streamer.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna get an O1B visa after I say what I'm about to say.
My man.
You think I'm happy?
How about blame Wentus?
No, he wants to be blamed, Mom. Can't blame someone that wants to be blamed. Has got the same effect. And thank you, lad!
Bought.
You know what, chat? I have something to say. Americans, your country sucks. What now? Americans, your country sucks. Didn't want to go there anyway. Okay? What are you gonna do about it? I have spent the last 3 years of my life trying to move.
Hey, the country is awesome. The government sucks.
Oh my gosh! I don't even want to move to America! I'm just trying to move to America! Ah!
You aren't allowed in America, pep point joking Lydia, and I do not want to be blamed.
I don't want to move to America.
Blubbers.
Let me explain. Hear me out, okay? I am not saying that I do not love...
The copium is strong with this one.
No. I am not saying that there are not many Americans that are in this community.
Are you only discovering this now?
Okay. You know what? It's been a gradual process, okay? But today, shoved it over the edge.
Imagine getting rejected by a country that literally has 10,000s of immigrants going there every day.
Stop! Chad, I got kicked out of the... I got deported from the building. I got deported from the US Embassy. Okay, sorry. Okay, I want to explain everything in order. I got, escorted out because I wouldn't leave. Okay, hear me out. From the beginning, I got marched out. Right, okay, so, yeah, I would like to say that, no, I do not hate Americans. I love Americans. Some of my favorite people in the entire world are Americans. However, no, I did not bring a bomb into the embassy. No, I did not. That is not the reason I got kicked out.
Just means it's not the right time. Enjoy your time back in the UK for now.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, right?
You are
Copium
discovering
done.
why people just go over the unguarded border instead of applying legally.
Chat, do you think I can go over the border? No, actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say that, okay? Because I don't want
Why
to go
is
to
that
America
literally
anymore.
everywhere
I've
you go
decided-
you either get stopped by security or sorted out by police? Lol corn.
I don't know. I think I just look dodgy. I don't know. It is not the sewage smell. I smell very good.
Hello, Lydia.
No
it
one
is
commented on
Hi,
the sewage.
Ian, also known as Matt.
Oh,
As
hello,
someone
Matt.
who lives in America, I can
Yeah.
confirm that our country does kind of suck.
No matter what,
Anyways,
you are
glad to
always
see you
wanted
still
here,
smiling
beautiful
despite
Lydia.
your terrible,
P.S.
horrible,
do not
no good,
blame
very
me.
bad day.
I am
You're
always
looking
nice.
really good today.
It was a very bad day. Thank you very much. Well, Chat, can I start from the beginning? I'm really sorry if this stream is one big long rant. I just want to let it all out. Because I haven't let it all out, and I was like, I really want to go on stream
If
to
you
let
had
it all
your
out.
dad with you, Lydia, maybe Gordo could have gave them the Gordo is.
Well, Gordo actually called 999 today. So, Gordo was involved in the day, just later on.
Another American here. Can confirm, we suck.
No, okay, hold on. I am not saying Americans suck. Let me not get my words.
Vent it, let's go.
Let me not get my words twisted. I'm saying the country sucks. I hate America. Stupid America. You know the worst part of America? Okay, you know the worst
Not
part?
a good idea to refuse to leave when trying to get a temporary visa in which you have to leave.
No, but it's after I got rejected, okay? So I just
I
didn't
would
care
marry
at that
you
point.
if
I
you
was
want
so
to get
mad.
a green card. Lydia Vlul, don't even have to do the married couple stuff. I'm just getting you in.
Thank you very much for the offer, Shadow. I'm actually going to take you up on that. Okay, fine. Yeah. I will. Yep, I'm marrying. Yep, was that a proposal? That was, I'm not going to lie, that was not how I expected my proposal to go. That was pretty mid, actually. Can you say it with a bit more, you know, luster and passion this time?
My brother was
yeah, done
accused
deal.
of stealing roadwork signs. I didn't believe it. But when I got home, I noticed all the signs were there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I bet. Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, thank you for the congratulations on the marriage. Okay, can I start from the beginning? Okay. Just, you know, I feel like there might be people in here that have no idea what we're talking about. You know what I mean? So, It all started 3 years ago. You know what? Let me just start from when I was born, honestly.
To the loveliest bride.
Maybe I am going to be here until 5 a.m. Are you saying I'm the loveliest bride, People Blishmini?
Also,
appreciate
if you
that.
were planning to go there in January
much.
after an election, your chances of getting a visa are incredibly low.
No, I was actually planning on going there next week, and I had an entire plan and schedule planned. Good job, I booked refundable flights. Anyway, sorry,
I'll
from when I
marry
was
you,
born.
and we can do the married stuff.
Oh,
I'm Australian,
What?
so it's a proper country too.
Honestly, I'm down. You know, I think I could
People
probably get
getting
into
married
Australia if I
only
really
for
tried.
a green card
Just
base.
not America. You know, out of every single country, I feel like it's nearly only America that I can't get into. Maybe that's why I want to go to there so
You can
bad.
still visit the US with your passport, you just can't work here. Sorry for the bad luck.
Yeah, but like streaming's my life, right? What am I gonna do if I can't stream in America? You know what I mean? Just sit there, just sit in a house and sit and then go home again. You know what I mean? Ramble schizophrenically to myself. Okay, so it all started when I was born, chat. My dad Gordo and my mum Rachel, they loved each other very much, and they decided to bring me in the world. I'm not going to explain how they brought me into the world. Everyone, you can figure that out for yourself. However, they did, and here I am.
Happy New Year.
Daniel, thank you for the 5 months. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling. It's a secret. It's a secret.
It's a
secret.
challenge. See you here in the near future.
Thank you very much. Well,
Talk with Clancy HIOS Twitch
No.
might be able to get
You
a
know,
work visa.
Every time something goes wrong on Twitch, oh, I'm stuck, by the way. Oh, I don't want to ruin my pop.
As
Oh,
an
I'm
American,
actually-
I can marry you and get you into the country.
Oh, wait, that's my second marriage proposal of the day. I feel really bad. Well, I can't. Well, I'm already proposed. I've been proposed for like a minute now. I feel, you know, I can't, you know, reject. Guys, I'm stuck. Should I just rip my top? No, that's so sad. This is the first time I ever wore this top. I've reached a dilemma. If I, you know what? If I rip this top, it's actually going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and I'm going to start crying on stream. Okay, What do I do? I can't take the bracelet off. I can't. Guys, I've been wearing this bracelet for like 3 weeks.
I'm one that won't sell my marriage for a green card.
Capital D colon Ventus? Excuse me? Oh, wait, you think I'm paying you to marry? Hold on, there's no dowry.
In 5 minutes, Lydia will be in a pretzel with 9 rings and bracelets tangled up. R.I.P. Lydia.
R.I.P. You know, maybe... guys, I actually don't know. Do I just do the rest of the stream like this? Well, okay, I'm gonna rip it. This is so sad. I'm gonna rip my... Okay. Just not gonna think about it. Oh, should I... Okay, one if I should rip it, two if I shouldn't. What do I do? I don't know how... Like, I'm not gonna be able to get it out. Two if I shouldn't? Okay, so what, am I just supposed to do the rest of the stream like this?
You only have an hour and a half, so maybe you'll be thin like that.
No, because I have a lot of my lactic acid is already building up in my arm.
Chat has
Maybe
a great point. You are a major Twitch asset and the CEO should help you if you need a visa. We do it at my big corporation all the time.
No, every time something goes wrong on Twitch, right? Everyone's like, you should talk to Dan. I've never sent a message to Dan, okay? I'm saving it for the right time and the right thing. And then it never comes up because I'm way too scared to talk to Dan
Sorry,
Clancy.
I'm not gonna hand it for free either. But on second thought at WVLQ, will you marry me?
What? Shh.
Will you marry me, Lydia?
Guys, okay, you know what? I will marry the person... Hear me out. I'll marry the person that helps me get this
The two
off.
will offer marriage, and
I don't wanna
Gordo
rip
2
this top.
cows for your hand.
This talk
Who would not
means
do
more
so?
to me than marriage. Oh,
How
this is
did you
actually
manage
so
that stuck?
sad. Well, okay, because it's like, there's like a hole around the... Okay, how do I show that? Okay. Do you see that, chat? So there's like...
I'd marry you, but I would never let you cook.
There's like a hole the other side, but I can't get the bracelet off, and like it's not gonna come undone, and I don't know what to do about
Hey
it.
yo, you'll marry the one that gets you out of your top.
Yes. Oh. No. Did I say that? That's you know what I mean. Stop twisting my words, okay? Right. I'm gonna rip this.
Only you could mess up wearing a shirt. Lack of fashion sense.
You're gonna make me cry
Chat, did
today.
we actually expect the girl that can't even message back her friends and other streamers to actually message Dan himself?
Exactly.
Was this top more than 10 or more than 14 pounds?
I think it was like... If I
Talk
say
with
yes,
Nebbers, see if they can help.
does that mean that you think that it looks nicer? Okay. Chad, if I said this top was worth £100, would
I
you
feel
like
bad.
it more?
No one
than
is
if I said
asking
it
the
was
mods
worth
for
£3?
their hands in marriage. Browser, are you free?
Guys, because I'm the one looking for a green card. Did you ask if
Use
the
your
mods are looking
teeth
for
to
green?
take the bracelet off.
Right. Okay.
My man.
How do you expect me to do that?
How about go to the restroom and take the top off without ripping it, then undo it with both hands?
Wait. My bracelet's on my...
Also, what was that in offline chat for only Happy New Year for January Peeper Susp?
You were the clock that was ticking.
My bracelet's on...
Change just in mind. Love so hard to find. Your feelings changed like the weather.
Before you offer your hand in marriage,
Yes.
please be aware Lydia has a string of drawy husbands and not all the bodies have been found. Petter Libby.
Oh, wait, browser, wait, hold on. Why would you say that? No, I don't. No, I don't. Literally prove it. literally bring any
Can we
evidence
just
to the
say
table
this is karma for
before
wearing
these
the
false
skirts
allegations.
you never clean? Maybe that's why the guards escorted
Guys,
you out.
I have multiple of the same skirts. I have proved on stream that I have multiple of the same skirts. Dr. Xavier, thank you. I have multiple of the same skirts. Haters gonna hate. But you know that's not true.
Turn the
I
ring
wash my
that is hooked
clothes
until it
every
comes
day.
loose.
Chad, I clean my clothes every day. Believe that if you want to believe
Do not
that,
make
okay?
this weird. Just get the bracelet out the same way you got it in.
I wasn't making it weird.
Just take your bracelet off and let it hang for a bit.
Well, we're all good now.
My man.
Thanks, guys. My
Continue
top is
your
pissed.
story before it's 5 a.m. or
Oh,
you somehow get
okay.
tangled up again.
Okay. Yes, I did have a story. It started with me being
Browser
born.
is now on Lydia's target list. R.I.P. King Browser.
Well, that was a very unnecessary thing for him to say, okay? And I think he may have lost me some
NPC
potential
outfits
husbands.
Lydia Vlul.
This is you. This is literally you after the stream. Thoughts? Thoughts, Shadow? Thoughts? Okay. Shadow, thank you. Thank
That
you.
browser dab, I'm willing to look past that as long as I make it out alive.
Well, literally just don't say things like, I have an NPC outfit, you'll make it out alive. Okay, it's so easy. Oh my gosh, Chad, I actually think I'm losing it. What's the first sign of losing it? Like hallucinations? I swear the ground just like vibrated. Okay, sorry. Back with the story. Okay, chat. After I was born, I went to school. Okay. And while I was at school,
Girl, you're not losing it. You never had it.
well, while I was at school,
Lol, that's me after stream Lydia Vlul. What a great way to start our marriage.
we're not married yet. Engaged, but not married yet. Okay.
What did you lose? I missed something.
My green card, my sanity. Depends which part of the
Sewage
stream
smell
you
can
missed.
cause hallucinations.
Stop! No, I can't. My flat smells very nice. Thank you very much. I need. Right, that just rumors at this point.
Can we get
I
one
don't
to
know
the
why you
green
would think
card
that my
story?
flat smells like
People
sewage.
blush.
Yes. Okay. So when I was at school, I was actually I was very talented. Okay, I was very talented. You know, people often compared me to the likes of Einstein. Anyway, then I woke up today. Okay. Okay, the story. Sorry. I really need to stop yapping, don't I? Okay, the story. The story. Sorry. Around 100 days, no, actually around 3 years ago, I was like, oh, I really want to one day go and be in America for a little bit, because the time zone is better for streaming. It means I can wake up in the morning and go live, which is really nice, because sometimes when I get off stream and I go right to bed, I can't sleep because I'm cringing so hard about whatever I did on stream. So I was like, I kind of thought like 3 years ago around, I was like, at some point it would be really nice to go to America. You skipped school. We don't need to know. All you need to know is people compare me to Einstein, okay? So that was like 3 years ago. I started looking into
So
visas.
Einstein would get a bracelet snagged on his sleeve.
Irrelevant, because I don't think Einstein is wearing bracelets. If Einstein wore bracelets, who knows? He probably would have. Happens to the best of us, am I right? So that was like 3 years ago. For 3 years, I was trying to get a visa to America.
Oh boy, I was nearly late for my new year, new month taxes. I'm
No,
sorry,
no
Lily,
tax.
don't liberate me, please.
No. don't liberate you. You don't want to be liberated? I'll look your way. That's fine. That's fine. So, you know, I actually wanted to move to America so much at one point that I was like, what's the next best thing in terms of time zone? Australia. Turns out that was not the best thing in terms of time zone because I was actually waking up at midnight. So that was an L decision on my part. But that was a little too early in the other direction. So as soon as I got back to England, I was like, you know, just for when I get invited to do things, you know, like TwitchCon in America, I really want to be able to stream it. So I'm gonna get a visa so I can stream it. And
You are right about the time zones.
yeah.
Mountain time is the best time zone in the world.
What's mountain
Lydia
time
Piker.
zone? Like California, Texas kind of time zone is a very good time zone. So, about 100 days ago, I applied for a visa, which has a waiting time of about 3 months. It could have been worse. If I applied for this visa in Australia, chat, I would have had to flown to Sydney, which would have cost thousands of pounds to get rejected. So there's a plus, I guess. At least I didn't fly to Sydney for this. So yeah, I've been waiting on this visa for about 3 months. I've been yapping on it for stream for about 3 months, honestly. I've been like, one day I'm going to do my interview and it's going to be really scary. So I've been waiting on this for a long time. Actually, it was before I came back to England that I booked in this visa. So I woke up, chat, at 9 a.m. this morning. Oh my gosh, what an early bird am I? Yes, I know you guys probably woke up at like 6 a.m. I'm sorry. But I woke up at 9 a.m. and I am proud of myself for that, okay? Yeah, I know, it was actually crazy. It was crazy. And I got my documents, okay? I got my passport. I got like 10 different sheets that I printed out, okay, from the printer, which took me like 5 hours to print out because the printer wouldn't work. Oh my gosh. And I think you're the documents.
Bright and early. Get some liberation, party popper.
And you know, I got an Uber to the train station. You know, the Uber driver was like, "Hey, how's your day?" I was like, "Amazing. Amazing."
You look great as always.
Thank you. I was like, "Amazing. Happy New Year. I'm actually off to get my American visa today." He was like, "Good luck." I was like, "Thanks, but I don't really need it." Don't want to talk about it. Sorry. You know, I get on the train and I didn't get a seat on the train. That really sucked. So I stood up on the train the whole way. But that was okay because I was going to get my visa and I knew I would get my visa.
9 a.m. my time is 5 p.m. your UK time, so the streaming time would be pretty easy if you are an early bird.
I am
My
an early
days
bird.
start at 1 a.m.
See, oh my gosh, I actually do not know how you do it. That's crazy. But so I get my train, chat. Okay, I'm standing up on my train. Life is amazing. My interview is at 11:30. So I get to the US embassy, right?
Speak with this
Scary.
fan. I heard OTK was expanding. If they made you a part owner, you could shirt a visa easy.
Guys, I can't go to someone and be like, "Hello, so you know we're like kind of friends. Can I be a part owner in your company, please?" You know, that would be so cool. But I don't have the people skills for that. I really don't. Chad, I can't ask someone to like I can't ask someone to move out the way so I can walk down the escalator. You think I can ask someone to part own their company? That would be crazy, but I don't think I can do that. So, just use the hamster please mode instead. See, chat, if I could actually say to normies hamster please, I feel like that would make my life a lot easier. But okay, so I go up to the US embassy. Oh, also, chat, at the US embassy in London, their like flag was like hanging, you know, like the American flag? It was like hanging like halfway down. which I thought that meant like a president died. So I was like quickly Googling, you know, like, is Joe Biden okay? Are all the presidents okay? Because I thought, wait, he did, no, you're, what?
They're expanding
What?
their creator group you would fit in.
Am I getting baited? I'm so confused. A former
Just marry Destiny like Melina, D.
Wait, so something actually did happen? I was looking this up and nothing came up. Oh my gosh, Michael! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! He was 100 years old? Oh my gosh. Well, I looked it up and I didn't see
Jimmy
anything.
Carter
So
died.
I did not know what was going on. Biden fell down the stairs, so they lowered the flag. Sag. Right.
Jimmy
Well-
Carter, one of our former presidents, passed away.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I was Googling that and I didn't see anything. So I was like, that's strange. I'm going to
The
ask
past
chat.
former presidents
very
did
much,
die
chat.
Gotham.
Thank you very much, chat. See, this is what I mean. You guys know everything. I can ask Google something, nothing comes up. I ask you guys, I get the answer. Crazy. Okay, so and then I get in my queue. And did I say the interview was at 11:30? Yeah, well, I get there 20 minutes early. And I've moved like 2 places forward in 20 minutes. It is now 11:30 and I am 2 places forward.
Sorry, I don't support criminals. Goodbye forever.
What? Hold on. Okay, you need to listen. You need to hear me out. You need to hear me out before you can say goodbye forever, okay? So, it's 11:30 and I'm in the queue. Still.
Don't
So that
forget
was
to
a bad
do a
start.
short steam today.
Okay.
Lol.
Thank you. No, don't make me go to bed.
It was Lydia, in the pantry with a knife.
No, it wasn't. Okay, first story, husband.
Nice outfit.
I did nothing wrong, okay? Hear me out. All that happened to me today that I did wrong
Jimmy
was...
Carter,
You know what, I'll
39th
get onto
President
that.
of the United States.
Okay.
He was a peanut farmer and
Oh.
built houses right up until the end of his life.
Wow. Some people have the craziest jobs. I want to be a peanut farmer. And Michael, thank you. I was a little late, but you know, I got in. There were a lot of people. Oh, that got skipped. Oh, thank you very much, Augustine. Okay. So, you know, I was a little late, but some men with some big guns let me in. I don't want to say AK-47s because I don't really actually know what that looks like, but they had big guns. And they said, "Hello, miss. Can I see your documents?" Didn't have the right documents. However, they let me in anyway, okay? It was only the instructions that I forgot to print out. So they gave me another set of instructions. I just didn't realize I had to print them out. And then I went on my way. And I went up lots of stairs, okay? And I did lots of waiting. And I queued for like an hour. Okay? And then I get to this lady. And turns out it doesn't actually matter that I was late at all because it's like, you know, at airports where it's just like a really long queue and then you show your passport and you go in. Like, that's what it was like. So it didn't actually matter I was late. Was she cute? No. Respectfully, no. Okay? She could have been the most attractive. No, hear me out, chat. She wasn't. No, she wasn't.
America will give you a good lesson in bureaucracy.
I don't know what that means. But if it's something mean, then I agree, okay? No, she was actually not cute. And you can't even capsicum on that, okay? Because she could have been the most attractive person that you've ever seen, but she was the most horrible person ever, and she was horrible with me, okay? Horrible, okay? So I go up to this lady, right? And she goes, like, I hand her my documents. She's like, "Why are you handing them to me?" And I'm like, what? Dad? I'm like, what? And he's like, "Why are you handing them to me?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry."
Whopper, 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 junior, double, triple, whopper, flavor taste with perfect toppers.
Sorry. back. She's like, no, give me your passport. And I'm like, oh, okay. So customs did that to me at San Diego too. That's so mean. So I give her my passport. Okay. And she's like, so you haven't got a photo? I'm like, what? That's my photo on my passport. She's like, it's not up to date. I'm like, what? Yeah, it is. My passport's up to date. She's like, no, you need a photo. And I'm like, oh. She's like, go to the booth, take a photo, and then go over there. So I then spend an hour in a queue for a photo booth. An hour
My man.
in a queue for a photo
Very
booth.
important public announcement. There's a new disease ravaging the public.
There's a new disease? Oh. Well, Trio, you know what I was about to say? Michael, thank you very, 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 very much. I appreciate it. You know what I was just about to say? When I was in the queue for the photo booth, the guy behind me for an entire hour was just coughing on me. Pup was not covering his mouth. This was the back of my head, okay? This was him. This was me.
Welcome to an American DMV.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what DMV means, I'm not gonna lie. But if it means something mean, again, I agree full-heartedly. So, get in the photo booth. It was £10, by the way. Oh my gosh, chat, I need to open a photo booth. £10, what's that? Like $13 for a photo. So I spent £10 on a photo of myself. It was not a good photo. I am not going to show you.
Whopper, Whopper,
Thank you,
Whopper, Whopper,
Ryan.
Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I will.
That's how the receptionist, if paid, is paid photo money. Oh my gosh, that's actually... Bro. So after I get the photo, I go back to her. Wait, you're actually so smart. I go back to her. She looks at me. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what? She's like, you didn't need a photo. She's like, and why are you here? Dad, I have never felt unironically more like actual hamster please IRL. It was crazy. I don't think I've ever been treated that like scum. Like I felt like I was like a piece of dirt on her shoe. I don't think I've ever like been treated like that, like that. Like,
Now you have a
was
photo of yourself to
crazy.
hang people cute.
yay! Okay, so then, you know, I just stare at her for a little bit. She's like, go over there. And then, you know, some people see the hustle and bustle. They're like, ma'am, this way, please. So I'm like, thank you very much. You know, I go get my fingerprints done. That was very fun. Okay, in another booth. And then I go to the last booth, chat. Interview booth.
This is why I hate people. I just wanna get away from everyone that's just angry for no reason.
No, but that's not people. That's just like a very few people. Okay, maybe, you know what? Maybe she had a really bad day. Maybe she, I don't know, her family exploded. They just self-combusted. You know what I mean? And she had to go to work that day.
My man.
So, I like to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Pinned massage, dink dong.
Oh, pinned message. Oh, okay, one sec, Drew, one sec. So, then was the interview stage. I waddle up to the booth after queuing again for like half an hour. I waddle up to the booth. That's
Maybe
literally
her
me.
husband cheated on her and you look like the girl he cheated on her with.
Possibly. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Walk up to the last booth. It's a lady. She smiles. I'm like, we're in! We're in! She smiled at me. she starts asking me questions. Okay?
You're too sweet and nice. We in America don't deserve you. If I saw Tast, I'd give her a earful.
I just don't understand why, like, American customs, like, all of them are so mean. All of them. Okay, so I go up. I'm sure there are some exceptions, but like 99%. I'm like, oh, thank you. So, I'm talking to her. You know, she asked me questions, like my full name, you know. Then she goes, so why are you going to America? I go, for business. It's a business visa. She goes, so why do you need a
No
business
matter
visa?
what they did, you are still perfect the way you are, and are priceless.
Thanks. Well, actually, that's very much not true from what I'm about to say next. I go, well, I'm going to America for multiple reasons. You know, I'm sponsored. You know, I have lots of reference letters. Okay. I have a reference letter from Gamer Subs. Shout out to Gamer Subs. I have a reference letter because I'm actually in a week, I'm going to Vegas. Woo! I was going to Vegas. I can say that now, lol, because I'm not going anymore. I'm going to Vegas. Here are my flights. Here's where I'm staying. Here's my accommodation. You know, here's like the company, okay, who invited me over, and here's what I'm going to be doing. And here are all the planned out streams that I have. No, it was not Gamba chat. It was nothing to do with Gamba.
You wanted to be American, you got treated like an American citizen interacting with the government. What's the problem?
Well, here's the problem. Guys, it was nothing to do with gambling. But, yeah, so...
They just saved your life.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You know what, maybe I would have gone down a crippling road of gambling on 1K spins until I had nothing and I was on the streets of Vegas. For the 3 nights that I was gonna be there. You're right.
Hello, Lydia.
Everything happens for a reason. And thank God! Thank you for the 22 months. So, would be content. To go to Vegas and do 1K spins.
Vegas is all about gambling.
Let's go
and
gambling!
illegal parties.
Aw, dang it.
So, next, did you
No,
party?
it wasn't. Guys, I feel like I can say what I was gonna do now. Okay, okay, well, I was gonna go to like a convention, and it was like a really cool convention, and it had like loads of gaming chairs and gaming like things in it, and then I had like a whole stream just going around Vegas and the streets of Vegas planned the next day. It was gonna be really cool. Obviously, I couldn't say it in advance because, you know, just in case someone knew exactly where I was gonna be, because I wouldn't have had security. But yeah, so I had it all planned out. And then she looks me in the eyes, chat. And she goes, yeah, no, you can't stream on a business visa. And I go, sorry, I'm so sorry, what? I've spoken to like 50 different people. Guys, I have told everyone I'm getting this visa. Obviously, it's my fault as well. But like, bro, I've literally discussed this for like 3 years. And no one told me. No one knew. It wasn't just me. I promise it wasn't just me. No one. And I go, thanks, Michael. And I go, oh, wait, sorry. Streaming? I'm not gonna stream. Thank you. I go, oh, streaming? I'm not gonna stream.
I love the shirt.
Thank you. I'm not gonna stream. I'm not gonna stream. I'm just going there for the convention. She's like, ma'am, you're not getting a visa. You can't appeal this. If you want to appeal this, you get a lawyer. And I go, a lawyer?
Gosh, how much of a shady past does Lydia have to be rejected for the most basic US visa?
And I go, a lawyer? Okay. Okay. So I then, I walk away. I stand like, I don't know, like 20 meters away. And she's like, okay, please head downstairs, miss. And I go, oh, okay. Okay.
So, for what the business visa is for if it's not for business meeting?
Well, yeah, it's for business meetings. It's not for streaming. Sorry. Yeah. So, I call, okay, the company that I was, you know, the like convention that I was gonna go to, okay, and I'm like, hey guys, yeah, you know that thing that we've been working on for ages that's happening next week?
Lydia of Bonkies.
Not happening. Not happening. I'm so sorry. Not happening. The new GPUs have released at that convention. It's like a crazy convention. It's like crazy. Yeah, I know. And I was like, yeah, not happening. And then the lady, like being like, ma'am, go over here. She comes up to me. She's like, miss, why are you not going downstairs? And I'm like, oh, sorry, sorry, 1 second. She's like, we normally do that downstairs. You need to go downstairs. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, this is an emergency. And I start walking away. And she goes to her
Below their
security guard friend.
smiley face.
Hello. And she goes to her security guard friend. They have a little talk. And then he comes up to me.
The reason women like to watch movies with subtitles is because women don't like to listen. I'm sorry, lol.
Opposite. Anyway. Lydia tried to grab their gun. Chad, a man with a very big gun came up to me and said, ma'am, can you come with me, please? And I said, okay. So, we toddled off down the stairs. We got to the bottom of the lift. Sorry, not stairs. The lift. We got to the bottom of the lift. And I started walking away. Brother followed me out of the building. So, yeah, that's how I got rejected from my green card. So, so what's the moral of the story there? At least I didn't get banned. Honestly, I'm actually pretty sure, like, you need to, like, wait a certain amount of time after getting rejected from a visa. Like, I wouldn't just be able to apply for any visa right now. I think you have to wait 6 months before you can apply for any visa right now. So, yeah, because that was one of my application questions. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lydia. That sounds like a terrible experience, but they were still more helpful than Twitch customer service.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's Lydia. The moral of the story is there's always next year lubbers.
Okay, you know what? The one thing that I pray is that we can get this sorted by...
They were testing you. I saw on YouTube that the way Americans are supposed to react to that is to yell about amendments and refuse to comply with authority.
My man.
Right.
Serves you right for playing by the rules and asking. Just enter through Mexico, toss your passport into the Rio Grande and say you're persecuted like normal people.
Oh my gosh! So moral of the story, I should have been mean. You know what? I refused to leave the building and got kicked out. Is that not enough? Right. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome everyone that just got gifted us up by Bright. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Maybe Lydia was rejected, but emo Lydia can still apply. No, unfortunately, they've got the same name. You know, it's Lydia. They'll connect the dots, so I feel like that's probably not going to happen. Oh yeah, and then I also spent 3 hours after that in a police car. Didn't mean it. But you know what? That was my fault. I yapped too much on stream last night. So moral of the story, honestly, the moral of the story is not to not yap on stream. I'm gonna yap on stream. The moral of the story is, like, genuinely, I'm not even capping right now. Moral of the story is, just literally, I'm not going outside. Like, I don't want to go outside anymore. Chad, I literally...
You are better off staying in Europe anyway.
No, I know. But I'm better off staying in my house. You know, it is a hermit arc, but like in a good way hermit arc. Like,
they wouldn't have rejected emo Lydia if she started raging. Total American reaction, they would have approved on the spot.
So you're saying that Americans rage a lot? Notes. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to get into a silly, stupid country like America anyway, okay? You know what the worst part about Americans are?
Just
they think
don't
everyone
tell
wants to
your
move to America.
plans for now. It makes it more fun to be surprised as a viewer anyway.
I know, but it's like, if someone, like, you know, I want people to know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't actually want to do things just on the spot, because then people are like, oh, sad,
Staying
I
at
missed it.
home all day?
Yes.
One of us.
No,
One
because
of us.
No, legit. Because then I'm like, because I could have streamed. Okay, I could have started to stream at 10 a.m. and I
That
could have
is
done a
the best
super duper long
idea.
stream today.
Outside
You know what I
is
mean?
not good.
No,
Inside
it's
is the
actually
best
not.
place.
Outside is actually not. Yeah, and I want to get a big German Shepherd as well.
So you don't
protect
ever
me.
want to come to the America Twitch cons to see us people sad?
No, okay, I do. Okay, the thing is, at TwitchCons are the only times I want to leave my house, because I'm gonna have security at TwitchCons. But like walking around, you know, London, I really, really, really wanted to do IRLs for the longest time. After today, I think it's a sign. The last, like, for the last 2 years, I don't think I've actually gone outside and, you know, like significantly far, not just to get groceries. I don't think I've ever actually gone outside and gone significantly far away without something bad happening. So I think it's a sign. Apart from TwitchCons, obviously. TwitchCons is like the best time of my
Lydia,
life.
it is just a sign that you need to travel in Europe, Sippy.
I would like to. You know what? I want to travel around Europe with a friend. If I can find a friend... I found friends, just to specify. But if I can find someone that like wants to like go places with me, then I feel like that would make things a lot better. I
The
just don't
next
want to do
time
things
you
on my
try
own
to get
anymore.
a visa, you should have a better chance. The administration we have now only cares about getting people here illegally.
So I should go there illegally. Okay. Actually, you know what? I keep on saying I should not say that. I don't care if I say that anymore. I'm done with
Honestly,
America.
right now,
I'm
just
not
focus
going.
on gaming then.
I'm not going.
You have hundreds
am.
of people in your community that want to play Fortnite with you,
Oh.
and 1000% the Elden Ring servers are shutting down before you
Bro,
finish.
you know the amount of time I've invested, okay, into like trying to do IRLs and trying to travel? Bro, give me 1 month, chat. I'm gonna be a god gamer. Okay, I'm gonna stay at home all day, every day. I'm not gonna leave my house, because guess what happens, chat? Every time you leave your house, it's a waste of time. Okay, you know what's better than leaving your house? Okay, staying home and gaming. Am I right? Staying home and gaming. So yeah, 1 month I'm gonna be a god gamer in every single game. Okay, you guys are not even ready. It's actually crazy. Ventus, I didn't fix the alerts. I'm sorry, Venti. I didn't fix the alerts. Can you remind me after stream? Chat, can you remind me after stream to fix media share,
So
please?
was the problem that you applied for the wrong visa? I'm still a little confused.
So there is only one visa that I would actually be able to go on, and it costs like tens of thousands. because you
Americans
need
are
a
like
lawyer.
anyone, there are good and bad.
So basically, unless you're an American citizen, like not only does it cost tens of thousands, it's like a year-long process. So basically, moral of the story is, unless you're an American, you're kind of like skill gapped. Basically, unless you're an American slash Pokemon, I think it's much easier for
IRL
Canadians, to be
adventure
fair.
to kiss the
You're a
Blarney
little skill
Stone
gapped.
in Ireland and level up your yapping to goddess level.
Oh, okay. You know what? You know what really long streams staying at home every day does? Mega yap sesh. Oh, and I have a karaoke. Okay. Legal it is. Or we could do an IRL of illegally
Should have
crossing the
come
border.
back to Australia. Working holiday visa, I know as someone who works for Border Force.
No,
Better
America.
country anyway, Clapping hands.
Oh, dude. Australia is the best country in the whole universe, I know. And it's not hard to get in. Australia
I should
has
point
such a
out
good
that a visa is not
system.
a green card.
Like, I would be able to
Residency
just live in
permits
Australia.
are referred to as green cards.
Like, I'm pretty sure I could move to Australia if I really tried and really wanted to. America, I think the easiest way if I actually wanted to move to America is get 15 employees. That is the most realistic visa option. 15 employees. So, yeah, I feel like I'm going to take it as a sign that they don't want me, and I'm just going to fully give up, and I'm going to say America's an L, and they're rejecting me, so I'm rejecting them. Thoughts? And right! Thank you. There are spiders in Australia? Dude, I've been to Australia. Okay?
Do you
There's
want
really
to
not.
employ 15 of us peepo shy?
That's such a good idea. Yeah, but then I actually have to create documents and give you employee rights. Chat, permission to give you no rights and bill you peepo blush spinny on minimum wage. Can I pay you minimum wage to sit here all day on stream, give you no rights and bill you peepo blush spinny? Yay! Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Okay, GG. I'm gonna need your full name. I'm gonna need your signature. I'm gonna need your date of birth. I'm gonna need your mum's name. I'm gonna need her number. And
You
I'm
do
gonna
that
need
anyway. No?
I'm gonna need a picture of your mom. I'm gonna need her Instagram, and I'm gonna need her middle name as well. Deal?
You already bully me and playing me Angie.
Oh, you're so right, Vantas. Okay, now I should just start paying you to
Granted,
bully.
either hire us or marry one.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go with the higher option. I'm gonna go with the higher option. Yep.
When they mean employees, do they include unpaid interns, mods?
No, they mean employees. I'm getting 15 employees.
Over 2/3 of the US
wants to be
border
employed.
with Mexico doesn't have any physical barriers, and much of it is empty wilderness with barely any protection. I'm not saying anything, just sharing an interesting fact.
Well, but here's the thing, okay? They're not
Rejection is tough.
broadcasting.
You sound like a guy who got rejected at the bar. Well, you were ugly anyway. Be persistent. Surely it will end well, clueless.
No, I don't. Okay, America does suck. It's not
No
cope.
dice.
That has nothing
We
to do with
are
the
a
fact they
strong
rejected
chat
me.
onion.
It does. Okay, Chad. Okay, hear me out. I've never wanted to go to America because I'm like, America is the best place on earth. Have I ever said that? No. I've always said I want to go to America, for the time zone, and that's it. Honestly, that's it. The time zone's just, dude, there's no other place on earth. I said I wanted to move to Tijuana. I wanted to move to Tijuana for a little bit, but then my mom said that's a bad idea, and it's like one of the most dangerous cities in the whole world.
Staff said let's start a t-shirt company,
decided not to.
pause champ.
Staff said let's start a t-shirt company. Oh my gosh, I actually have a t-shirt on the way, and it says, today I survived my tummy ache, and it has a picture of a cute cat on it. Maybe we should do something along the lines
Tijuana?
of that. Tijuana, yes, I wanted to move to Tijuana in Mexico for a little bit, and then I found out it had like the highest crime rate in the entire world. So,
America is one
yeah.
of the best places, but the government sucks.
America is one of the best places, but the government sucks. I mean, I feel like it's such a big place that you can't really be like it's the best place or the worst place. It's a big place. It's a big place, and the whole place won't let me in. But I don't want to go anymore. Okay, even for travel, TwitchCon is the only time, and we're just gonna wing TwitchCon. And ASV, Browson, thank you very much.
I don't need boring fireworks, because Lydia is the brightest spark. Peepo blush spinny thanks browser tab for sub.
Hear me out. First of all, thank you very much. But hear me out. You did like our firework display though, right? When you say boring fireworks, our fireworks weren't boring, right? Chad, I am our fireworks were the best New Year's Eve fireworks, no? And Chad, thank you. Thank you very much. Have you heard of Canada? Canada's so cold. Canada's so cold though. Ah!
Donation.
Subscriber hype.
Thank you for the 37 gifted subs, Browser. Thank you. Any reason for the number 37, Mr. Tab?
Donation.
Thank you, Michael. You're making my cheeks hurt from how much I'm smiling. Thank you very much, Michael.
I feel like this hypertrain should have started 2 hours ago and awful not.
On Offerlun. Even Brian disagrees with you.
Did you know that Canada has 4 seasons and you can come in the summer or fall?
Donation.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Christian. Thank you very much, Browser. And Trio, thank you for the $5. Trio, I'm doing your karaoke, okay? She. You don't need to do this. Just honestly, just hearing my
Lydia,
rant is
just
enough.
for information,
Just letting
can
me-
you give the real
just letting
reason
me
that the
rant.
United States Embassy denied your business visa card to go streaming in the United States of America? Is it because being a streamer on Twitch is not
Is not legal. Hold on. It's not legal. I told you the reason.
Makes the ex stop bullying me, Lydia, it hurts so much pain.
You stop making CX bully me. You get CX to stop
I
bullying
am
me,
the
I'll
best
get
thing
CX to stop
America
bullying you,
has to
okay?
offer, and I live in the best time zone, plus I up my offer to Gordo by 1 pig and 2 sheep.
Oh my gosh, wait, you're giving Gordo a dowry? I thought I had to give you a dowry. Decisions. Well, thank you very much, lad. And thank you very much, Browser. Thank you very much, Ventus, I guess. And Browser. I appreciate you guys. Also, yes, I know that Canada has 4 seasons. I do know that. I know that Canada's a good time zone. When I think of Canada, I think of England, but like better. But like not England.
Maybe if you listen to
But then it's
CX,
also
he wouldn't
really
bully
far
you
away.
there. I said it, shrug.
But like I feel like there's a lot of stuff in America that streamers do. You know what I mean? It's still
Thank
a long
you,
way
Lydia.
from Canada.
Thank you for streaming today.
Thank you, Browser. It's like, okay, I feel like if I have a bad day, right, and I don't like stream, I spiral. If I have a bad day and I stream, I know I'm gonna come off the stream and I'm gonna be happy. Do you know what I mean? Like when if I didn't do anything and I was like, oh, I've had such a bad day, like
I meant,
it's gonna be
is
such a
it
negative
because being a
stream if I
streamer
stream.
on Twitch is not listed as a job by the United States/American government or
No.
not?
So the reason that I would actually not be able to go on that visa is because I'm not allowed to earn money on an American visa, which sounds so dumb because you're like, Lydia, can't you just turn off all things? And I would 1000%. I would turn off all like ways, like I would turn off bits, I would turn off subs, I'd turn off donors and everything. I don't even know if you can do that. Actually, you're not allowed to turn off ads. That's messed up. But if I would turn off everything that I could, even though I would still like be playing ads and I wouldn't be able to do that. But I would still be technically growing my stream, which could earn me money in the future. So basically, they just hate me. Phoenix! Ah! Thank you for the
You're
10
literally living in the
gifted.
middle of all time zones.
Thank
How is it not possible to schedule your stream to whatever time zone you want?
Thank you. And I'm not. This is early morning America. So the later I stream is like on the whole better. Like I would love to start stream at like 9 a.m. but not many people are on at 9 a.m. Well, I love my American audience. Even though I said I just hated you, I love you guys. And if I stream in the evening, then I get my EU and my American audience. If I just stream in the morning, I only get EU. So yeah. And then when I streamed in Australia, I only got America. So yeah, I don't want to leave anyone out. And Rosie, thank you very much to the gifted. And thank you very much for the hype train. Thank you very much, Phoenix. I appreciate it lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Vancouver. You know, I was actually going to move to Vancouver because there was this girl online that I watched.
So you ended up in a police car court?
Yes. Yeah, I did. It was my fault. I yapped too much on stream yesterday.
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill, taste with perfect toppers.
Thank you. But, honestly, I feel like it's a sign.
Good thing America has your biometrics now. Scary can't commit crime now, Sag, no more police car.
Actually, they had my biometrics when I was like 8 years old. That was the first time I ever went. No, like 12. So I like put my fingerprints in. And from that day forward, yeah, I could never be an international spy. That's actually crazy. So sad, am I right? Anonymous! See, Chad, if I was a Chinese spy, they would never let me put my fingerprints in the system. Yeah.
UK citizens can apply for the green card lottery. The odds are like 1 in 100 to 1 in 200 depending on your country, but it's better than swimming across the Rio Grande.
Yeah, but like I'm a good swimmer, actually. Thank you very much. So
I watch all your streams no matter what time you start.
Are you doubting
what is
my swimming
sleep
ability?
but a small price to pay for the #1 streamer ever?
Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate that lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. But yeah, I try and make it easy so people don't need to wake up really early or stay awake really really late. I just try to make it at a time that as many people could get to as possible because you're so cute, chat. And I just want to gobble you up. And the more of you that are here, the more of you that I can gobble up and the bigger dindins I have. So, yeah, that's why I stream the time I do.
Just swim to America, they can't stop you.
Just swim to America. See, that's a really long way. Okay, how about I swim to Barbados? No, Hawaii's in America.
Don't blame yourself for actions of delusional people. Do your best to stay unpredictable and stick to controlled environments.
Yeah.
Heart #1 streamer.
I don't
Love
really
you so
know.
much I don't even want to imagine.
Thank you, Pyra. I don't know why I basically implied where I was gonna be yesterday.
Hello
I just
from
can't stop
Denmark.
yapping. Moral of the story, Mask, thank you. Moral of the story, okay, I can't stop yapping on stream, so I'm just not gonna go outside.
Lydia, can we have the full list of the countries where your viewers are from to see which country have the most viewers of the Lydia Violet Twitch channel?
I can tell you.
I just want to know.
Okay, this is my list from memory of where you
Blatant
guys are
energy
from,
vampire admission.
Okay, so since being in Australia, Americans have gone up. I do apologize, chat, that I did just say to all Americans that I hate you guys. I want to repeat. I hate America as a country. I love the citizens of America. Okay? Distinction made. And maybe part of the reason I hate America is because they rejected me. Sorry. Okay, we have 30% American. Also, if these statistics don't add up, like if the numbers don't add up to 100%, literally sue me. Okay. 30% America. Actually,
Move
I think it
to
was like
Canada, be there when
35%
US
America.
makes them 51st state. Instant green card. Profit.
Wait, hold on. When the US makes Canada the 51st state, Chad, are they talking about that happening? I ain't never heard of that. Okay, we have 35% America. We have like 10% German, 8% English. I don't know. German's above English now. Like last time I checked, German was above English. Isn't that crazy? Why? I love you, Germans. It's like 10% German, like 8% English, And then I think the next one's like 4%. So I think Canada was like 4%. I think French might have been like 4%. And then everything else is like 1%. That's crazy, right? Like Germany is my second biggest. It's everything else is like 1%. Less, it's got the more than or less than 1% sign. That's
Why
crazy.
don't your own people like you?
Why don't my own people like me? I don't. Twinkle. I don't know. I don't take drugs. To be fair, I don't think.
Lydia, I know
Twitch is
how
big
much
in
you
England.
hate us Americans, but we don't hate you. Thank you for streaming today, even though you went through a lot today. Huggies.
Oh, Fanta, why so nice? Why so nice? No, thank you for listening to me rant, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's one of those things. I know I'm gonna get off stream now, and like the start of the day is gonna be bad, but I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna be like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna end stream and I'm gonna be like, this was like a nice day. Like it ended nicely. So
Have
it
you
was like
looked
a nice
into
day.
the British Virgin Islands? It's in America time zone, but still a part of UK.
Yes, but I think the British Virgin Islands are like 1 million plus per week rent. So
I'm really sorry for
maybe
your
not.
day, Lydia. I wish you better luck with your future plans, whatever they may be.
You know, my plans now are to be a hermit crab. So what
The
can go
US
wrong
is looking to
there?
make Canada to be part of the United States, so if you move there and then,
What?
if it becomes part of the United States, you'll become a United States citizen.
Canadians, what do you think of America becoming... Wait, hold on. What do you think of Canada becoming part of America? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have seen a few Canadians talk ish about America. I feel like I could think of them not wanting that to happen. Yeah, I can imagine them not liking that. If unrealistic, I can't see that happening. I really can't. Maybe in like 100 years. A lot changes in 100 years. 100 years ago, Britain was a very relevant place. Now, English people can't even go to America. That's crazy. That's crazy. Or even
Well,
most
Lydia,
people
that's
Australia.
very
That's
odd.
crazy.
It seems like that you are much more popular in the United States than in the United Kingdom. I always assume the UK would be number one because you are British and not American.
No, but obviously I have a way more European audience. It's like
Being
70%
nice
of you
was
guys are
part of my
European.
New Year's resolution. That's why I am nice, joking, but I am always nice.
Ventus, you've already broken your New Year's resolution, okay? You can't like
What about a
break
compromise in location? There's a group of islands in the middle of the Atlantic called the Azores.
I can't
Louise
go.
might be able to help you navigate them.
Hold on, let me read that again.
USA to include all of the Americas,
Hold on.
North, South and Central, in the future.
And I like the time I'm streaming now because this is the time I built the
Which
community.
is
you know what
huge
I
in
mean?
Mexico. You don't need the US. Go to Monterrey. There's a
don't-
big streamer community there.
I don't need
How
the
good is your
US.
Spanish?
Hola! Chat, speak to me in Spanish right now. Hola!
The Prime Minister is in trouble for not speaking out
Hola.
against Trump's joke
You
about
can
making
go to
Canada into a
Rwanda.
new state.
Oh, so it was a joke. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense.
Alternatively, America could become the fourth territory of Canada, and come back into His Majesty's extended empire again.
I guess so. You know what, chat?
British people are so posh and distinguished to hang out on Twitch. That's why.
You think so? I feel like the culture of England, or like the people that watch Twitch in England, are like roadmen, or not roadmen, but they're like boys that watch like KSI and Sidemen. I feel like there's not a big like I don't know. I feel like that's majority of like English online audience. So Sidemen. So
Considering your
yeah.
smallish cult of 11,000 subscribers, you could say you have a little army of your own. Time to invade us, they. Joking.
Chat, if worse
If
comes to
you're an
worse, would you
American
do
in the
it?
kitchen, then what are you in the bathroom? European.
You know what? I'm actually streaming starting from 3 a.m., okay? We're pivoting and reevaluating and building the community up from scratch. This ain't working out for us, Chad. I'm so sorry.
Canada's is bigger, so America should just become another province of Canada.
Hold on, what was that? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I did not hear that. I'm so sorry.
If you
Hold on.
play the long game, come to Canada, and when global warming makes Canada and the northern countries warmer, everyone will want to come here.
Oh my gosh, shoot. I should go to Canada and I should buy a load of cows so they fart and raise the temperature of the earth. Boom! Big brain thoughts.
I guess I won't be part of that People Sad by Chat Pain.
Aww. Well, you know what, Fentis? Maybe you can change my mind. How about that? Okay, that joke, there's a little bit of comebackable from it. Canada is bigger than America. Wait, really? Should just become another province in Canada. Chad, isn't most of Canada like snow? Isn't most of Canada like unlivable though, like Russia as well? Yeah. Okay, well it's like is there anywhere in Canada that actually has like good weather?
To be fair, Lydia the Americans watching streams during the middle of the day. It's like me watching Bertie Cuss's streams in the middle of the day when she do night streams in Adelaide, Australia.
Among us in real life. Among us in real life.
Oh wow!
Playing among
You guys
us
just
in real
discovered the
life.
sound
Spaceship
alert.
with my crew, gonna split up, spread out, cause we all got tasks to
Every
do.
day.
Gotta find the imposter
Every
as they try
day.
to sabotage. Who can we trust in this among us on?
I can't speak about the rest of Canada, but we haven't had a proper winter in Toronto in years. It's been very mild the last few winters. The Scots found Newfoundland a bit better in weather, but they are not known for a love of sunshine.
Honestly, England has the best weather. Prove me wrong.
Donation.
I have my sleepy juice alarm. Too much stuff is happening at once. Monkey love. Thank you. Chad, I have my sleepy juice alarm. Get your blankets.
Lydia World Tour confirmed. Also, it's a short stream, remember?
Don't make me go to sleep.
Vancouver and the Okanagan Valley in British Columbia have good weather. Toronto has a mild winter, and we have a whole underground city to walk around if the weather is bad.
But you have an underground city? I'm gonna get hella chill blames from today. Look at the pretty girl.
You told used to in announcements, even though we don't want to cry myself to sleep.
Look at the pretty girl. What's she doing, Chad? What's she doing? Is she closing her eyes and is she relaxed and calm? Yeah. Do you know how to look pretty? Do you know how to look really cute? Ignore the chill blames all over my hands. Do you know how to look really cute? Close your eyes and look really calm. How you do it?
Like I said, to be fair, Lydia, the Americans watch your streams during the middle of the day. For them it's like for me watching Bertie Cuss's streams in the middle of the day when she do night streams in Adelaide.
Yeah, but sometimes it's really early for them. It's really early for you little Americans. Eh? But they still here anyway. And they better go to sleep at bedtime, okay? I ain't messing around. When I put you to bed at the end of stream, okay, I ain't messing around. You better get your ass to sleep. I don't care if it's 10 a.m. in the morning when I'm putting you to bed, okay? You better get your ass to sleep. Okay? Okay. Just making sure. Time for Eefy juice.
Can't make me all talk.
Oh. Should I just put a whole scoop? No, actually, it's good. It means that I'm not going to go to the toilet in the night if I only have a little bit. Not that I would go to the toilet ever because I don't do that. And Ryan, thank you for the gifted! Chat.
You can apply to live in France and go to Saint Pierre et Miquelon. That's a French island east of Canada.
Oh my gosh. You know something I actually have always wanted to do my entire life? Actually not what I wanted to do. Releasing gas.
I can't sleep if I don't get tuck peeper susp.
Fine. I'll tuck you. Hold on, we're not going to bed yet. I'm actually just about to say how sad it is. It's 11 p.m. That's actually depressing. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I did everything I needed to do on the train. Hear me out. Meet at 1 p.m. tomorrow on the dot.
Lydia, Saint Pierre et Miquelon is an overseas department and territory of France.
Hear me out. No, because, Chad, I've actually changed my entire life plan and goal in life today. I've decided that I am happiest when I don't go outside, and I'm a hermit. So like, it's actually my pledge this year. I see it, 2025, super long streams. I just don't leave my house ever. Like delivery every single day. Hear me out. Delivery every single day. I don't go to the gym anymore, right? Because I do standing streams. Big brain moves, am I right? So I don't go to the gym. I don't know. I get a gyro wire delivered to my house. Okay. 1 p.m. to 5 a.m. every day. Boom! 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 Okay, maybe not 5 p.m. Okay, hold on. Maybe not 5 a.m. No, you get depressed from not going outside and getting social interaction. That's actually the least true thing I feel like I've ever experienced. That's so not the case for me. Because all my social interaction comes from stream.
Don't move to that island near Canada owned by France.
The last time I streamed, or the more time I stream, the happier I am. Yeah, but then that's yeah, but then I'm also really cold in England as well.
1 p.m. is early. Can we do 4 p.m. instead? People blush.
I will still be on at 4 p.m. Okay, that's what I mean by super duper whooper duper long streams. Okay.
So does this mean stream every day again?
Which means 1 month I'm gonna be a god gamer. Yeah, unless I'm sick or anything. This doesn't mean I have to verbatim stream every single day, like a challenge, right? Because we all know how that went. Because we all know how that ended. See, Chad, if I just said I'm gonna try and stream nearly every day, instead of I said I was gonna do 180 days, I wouldn't have crashed out and then streamed 4 times in a month when it ended. I need to just say I'm trying to stream every day, but if I miss a day, it's okay. Because then that's positive reinforcement. And then even if I lose one day, then it's still positive reinforcement. You know what I mean? As soon as I get criticism and negative reinforcement, then it all goes downhill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, who wants to do a Reddit recap?
You need to adopt 5 cats.
You see, I feel like what today has also taught me is I feel like I need big dogs.
Just do what you can, don't force yourself, not a good habit, lovers.
Yeah, if I was walking around the street And I had like 10. Oh my gosh, look at this. Caucasian shepherds. Okay, look at this. Caucasian.
Chat, title is true.
Shepherd.
I was the police car.
Why are you here in chat, Popo?
Lydia, everyone needs
Why
to
are you here in
touch
chat
grass
now?
from time to time.
No.
Good thing you will be getting a doggo to
Brad.
keep you active.
Don't make me Well, imagine 5
I
of
thought
these.
you were putting us to bed. Didn't you say to send you to
No.
bed on time?
No. My bedtime is 11:30. Thank you very much, Will. Okay, I have my EP juice at 11 p.m. It is not 11:30 yet. I just have my calm down juice.
I recall warning you about burnout. Remember the signs and keep your health a top priority.
No, so that's what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna get burnt out if I take a day off when I need a day off. Like, if I have an EP bed day, like whenever I feel like I need it, it doesn't build up. Like, cause I remember the day before the end of the 180 days. I remember. So I went to the Natural History Museum. I don't know which one it is, okay? But I went to one of them. I went to one of them to do the IRL stream, but I remember before the IRL stream started, I literally sat there on a bench for like half an
Great
hour,
doggo and very
staring at the
soft.
ground.
Great
because I was
cuddle
that
buddy or
tired.
even a pillow Lydia's blankets.
And then I had like an entire thing of Coca-Cola. I had an entire thing of Coca-Cola, and I had like from Costa, oh my gosh, I had an entire chocolate mousse for the sugar rush, and I still just sat there staring at the ground for like half an hour. So as long as I have a break every now and then like it won't build up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should actually no, okay, oh my gosh, that's what I'm saying, okay? That's what I'm saying, chat. Hear me out. Is anyone gonna come up to me on the street if I have like 5 of these? Because I'm not gonna lie, like I was kind of excited to go to London today to like...
Well, if you decide to do some tour, I know you won't go to Michigan because it's part of America's flyover zone. I feel no pressure.
Well, what's in Michigan? That must be something, right? I ain't never heard of anyone go to Michigan before. Now I think about it.
You figured out that time commitments are like a cage.
Yeah. Because it's like, okay, I kind of went to London today as well because I was like, oh, like it would be so cool to look around London because it's like motivating, right? It's like maybe in the future I could like live here, like I'm talking about like more central. And now I'm like, bro, I don't want to live in London. You know, that's like dangerous. Like I feel like I like can't leave my house that much. I want to live in the middle of nowhere. Like chat, my whole life goal has completely changed. I want 10 of these dogs, like in some random shack in Scotland.
Watch, and this week we're meeting the mighty
Imagine!
Maximus, the biggest Caucasian shepherd in the United Kingdom.
Today we are
You said you want to stay
Animal
inside.
Watch's most
If you get a dog, you have to go outside every day. That's why I said cats.
I know.
You don't like cats.
But okay, no. But hear me out. This is my like life, like aspiration. Okay. Rich people, right? Hear me out, chat. They have so much land, they don't ever check it. Okay, hear me out. Hello. Hello.
Nice
How's it going?
outfit.
Hello. Welcome back. Hello.
I swear to God, if you steal my retirement plan one more time, I'm going to cause a gifted sub avalanche in the offline chat. Try me.
Hear me out, okay? Okay. Rich people, right? They have so much land, they don't know what to do with. And they don't check. All I need is a smart home.
Don't
Smart
underestimate attack cats. They can chase away bears. No cap.
What? No cats. Wait, did you say that, Sophie, or did I come up with that on my own? You said no cat. I said no cat. I came up with that. Thank you, Sophion, for making me look smart. Okay, no, not like a smart home like that. I mean like build house. Like build, what am I typing in here? Build house. I really
Has it
can't Google,
occurred to
can I?
you that you're just dreaming aloud right now and that you've changed a whole life idea in less than 10 hours? Yep, Def lost it.
Yeah, well, I had a big life event happen today, okay? I spent 3 hours in a police car.
I will
and
walk
got
the
rejected
dogs.
from my green card.
You can hermit inside all you want. I will cook for us and all the 10 doggos too.
Oh, what an offer. What an offer.
Fabricated home.
Fabricated home. Oh my gosh, okay. Fabricated home. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. Okay. Chat,